It's Abe Kanan Show. It's 98 Rock, and I'm joined by Hardy. Brand new song, Jim Bob. I love Hardy how you just keep getting heavier and heavier and heavier on all your songs. Jim Bob is so heavy. Like it starts out, nice and slow, and then boom, like it just comes right out. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you, man. I just wanted to just keep pushing the boundary, man. Cody Q from Wage War is a buddy of mine, and I don't have the skill set to just sit down and write something like insane like that as far as the riff goes. So I wrote the song and then I left a blank slate for the breakdown and I sent it to Cody and I was like, send me a few options and let me see what sticks. And he sent me something and I was like, I love it. Let's keep it. And so that's what we took to the studio to finish out. But I appreciate it.
Is there a video coming out for this? Because you make really good videos.
Is it out?
No, it's not. It's not. At least not
Okay, yeah, there
unless
is
it
a
came out
video.
today.
There's a video coming out for sure. Y- yes, there is. I can't talk about. I don't know. I don't know what I can and what I can't talk about. But there is a video coming out for Jim Bob, and it's like kind of funny. It's like there's a little bit of seriousness, but also a little humor to it. So it'll be fun. And I got a friend of mine that's in the music video as well. So it'll be cool. It's a good time.
I love the effort you put into your videos because most people like they'll just do some boring performance. Like your videos are like old school MTV videos, like where you actually put effort into it. There's a storyline. There's something cool. Like I'll never forget the November Rain video from Guns N' Roses. Like that's etched into my memory forever. And
Yeah.
most videos today aren't memorable. Like your videos are actually memorable.
Thank you, man. I just think that there's more of a story to tell than just the song, like um there's that. Why not squeeze all the creative juice you can out of whatever song or that you have and expand on ideas that maybe you are really hard to convey just with music and melody. But I love it. Thank you for saying that, man. I take a lot of pride in myself and Justin Clough, who directs all that stuff. We take a lot of pride in writing cool videos. So thanks for noticing that.
Yeah, it's not cheap either. I mean, that's why
Oh, it's
videos
not.
aren't awesome anymore. They used to have record labels used to have these massive budgets just for videos.
Very true. There was a lot more money coming in, but I think that that's starting to turn a little bit in a good way. So we'll see. We'll see if the videos get better.
How would you describe your music to like a new Hardy listener? Because
I've
it's
heard
just
the
I don't
term.
even know if there's a genre. There is no genre.
I've heard y'all alternative before.
Yeah.
I've heard like stuff like that. I don't know. Southern metal, maybe kind of thing. But I don't know. It's just Hardy, man. It's just Hardy, baby.
Yeah, that's it. It's Hardy.
Yeah, I guess so.
You posted this video on Instagram where you start out, you're flying on a private jet, you land in Vegas, you get into a car picks you up, you go to Power Slap, you go to do a private show, you eat this beautiful dinner, then you go play blackjack and win a ton of money. Like, how many nights a month is that your life? Is that an
Bro,
actual night in your life?
that's like one night a year. I
Oh, that's what
usually I mean, we'll go through a little party season or whatever, but that's I had to make fun of myself for that video because it was just so ridiculous.
yeah,
But
it's hilarious. The way your voiceover is great. The way you're like, yeah, this is
my
just a
wife, my
morning
wife, who
dinner.
is an actual influencer, she helped me with that. She was like, "You have to say this here and say this here." But no, I mean, dude, come on, that's Instagram versus reality to a T.
Yeah.
Most nights if I'm home, I'm just chilling, watching some TV show with my wife, and then when she goes to bed, I come up and play video games, and then I go to bed, and that's it. But we'll have our moments where we definitely have our moments where we can ball out, but it's not every day, not at
How much
all.
did you win on the blackjack? It looked like a lot of cash there on the blackjack table.
Uh, I did pretty well. I did pretty well. I
That's awesome.
enough to buy us a flight home. Let's put it that way.
I guess that's what it's all about, right? It's like for instance, like I need a new transmission. I just found out today on my car, right? Like,
Yeah.
what point in your career did you get to that point where you're like, transmission? Who cares? Like, what at what point did you stop? Like, I'm not saying you don't care about money, but when did money not become an issue anymore in your career?
I mean, dude, that all I'll say is like when you're a songwriter, because I started out as a country songwriter, like writing songs for other people, and there is definitely a day when you write your first hit and it goes number one, and about you get paid for that 9 months later, and your life is just not the same anymore. And
Yeah.
it's not like you definitely it could be your last. So but there's definitely like a cushion where you're like, okay, I went from like eating frozen McDonald's McDoubles to like not having to really worry about things anymore. It's just a really
Yeah.
special thing, but I always like to tell myself all this could go away. If it hit the fan tomorrow, uh what's a bunch of paper or what's a bunch of numbers in a bank account? You
Yeah.
still gotta have some sustenance in your life. But there is definitely a moment for as a songwriter that's a really cool moment where you wake up one day and you're like, wow, it's very different now.
And only people who have actually struggled in life know what that means to have 99-cent McDonald's double cheeseburgers in the freezer. You buy 10 of them and you're like, maybe you use the app and you got some kind of, coupon or something, and you have 10 in the freezer. Like, that's what you eat every day for every meal.
Yep,
So,
100%. You gotta, dude. It's funny. I was just talking to my wife about this today, but it really um to just struggle for some years doing something to really chase a dream. It makes it feel a whole lot better when you finally get there. It's really cool.
and I always blame Burger King for the way I eat because when I was a kid, it was two Whoppers for $2. And I can't eat one burger. Like, why would I pay $4.50 for one Whopper when I could get two for $2? Like,
Yeah,
that's
for
why I'm
sure.
the size I am. I blame fast food. I blame all that, like all the deals. Arby's had 5 for $5 roast beefs. I have to get five. I can't eat one.
Put
You
them in
know.
the freezer, man. Eat them the next day.
So you announce this tour that you have coming up, or what?
No, I not
No?
not officially. But there is. I will just say there is a tour coming this summer. But my official announcement will be soon. But no, I'm not. I'm not at liberty to say who with and where yet. But
Yeah.
but it's coming soon, and I can say that I have a tour announcement coming soon.
And you're coming to the West Coast.
Yes,
You could say that, right?
yeah, I can say we're doing a lot of West Coast this year. I owe the West Coast a big leg. So we're coming.
Last time I talked to you, I brought this up. I said like you, Jelly Roll, Post Malone, um, and like Chris Stapleton could be like a new version of the Traveling Wilburys, where you guys do an album together. I mean, how great would that album be? And
That'd be
then
awesome.
can you imagine a tour? I mean, this would be stadiums, of course. You guys would play stadiums, maybe two nights at a stadium. All four of you do a set, then you come out at the end and all play together. That would be amazing.
No, it would be. I've dreamed of doing something cool. I have said that like the collab album needs to come back. You've seen it in pop and you've seen it in other formats, but it hasn't really happened in country, and I think it probably should soon.
I saw you also on the Dick Clark Rock and
Yeah,
Eat.
yeah,
That's another one of those moments, right? Where you're like, how did I get here? As a kid, I'm sure you watched that, and now you're
yeah,
you're
totally.
you're on it. Like,
Yeah,
amazing.
it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Not even that long ago, I saw Post Malone. Well, not say not that long ago, 5 or 6, 7 years ago, on it, and I was like, man, that's so cool. Like that'd be so cool to do one day, and just wake up one day and you're there, man. It's pretty crazy.
What's left on your list? Like, you're at WWE, you're doing that. Like, what's something still that you need to do? That maybe
Uh,
it's a new dream, maybe it's not one of your original dreams, maybe it's something new.
Um, I think in the next 5 years to sell out like a legit stadium would be a pretty incredible thing to conquer. Um, you know, like a
Yeah,
like a football or baseball stadium would be pretty special. I don't think I'm there yet, but one of these days maybe that would be really cool.
you'd have February 7th that Red Rocks live album coming up.
Yeah.
Why that show? Was it a special show or just because you were at Red Rocks?
I mean both at the same time. I know a lot of people do a Red Rocks album, but it just the especially after we record every show like just to have, you know what I mean, because you never know, and
Yeah,
man, just the energy and everything behind from the downbeat of the first song to the end of the last, it was a no-brainer. And it's just special. I'm from Mississippi, but I've done one really big show in Mississippi, but I wanted to do it somewhere special. And yeah, I don't know. Red Rocks lives up to the hype 1,000%. So I was very happy to do it at Red Rocks.
what's the big stadium in Mississippi? Is it like where Ole Miss plays or something, or is that where?
Hell no.
Oh, is that? I don't know.
I'm a we are a I'm a Mississippi State fan. So
Oh no. Yeah.
um I played the baseball stadium, but we didn't sell it out. We got close, but we did not completely sell it out. But it was still an amazing experience. But yeah, we played the Duty Noble Field, Mississippi State's baseball stadium, which was really cool.
Awesome. So it's Hardy. New song is Jim Bob. Video soon, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Video tour, and we're coming to the West Coast. Anything before I let you go? Anything else you think people should know that maybe they
I've
would?
got I've got music. I've got music coming this year. And I'm really excited about it. Just a bunch of music. That's all I can say right now, but I'm excited about that. So be on the lookout for that.
As a guy who wrote songs for other people, how great is it now? You just write a song and it's just yours.
It's really fun. There's definitely less rules when you're writing for yourself. You know, you just kind of do what you want and not really try to have to fit it in a different box or make it appealing to anyone else. It's
Yeah.
just for you, you know.
Well, man, well, I'm excited, Hardy. Hopefully, you'll be coming to Sacramento or somewhere near Sacramento, and we'll check out Jim Bob. And thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
Of course, brother. Good to see you. Thank you,
You're the
man.
man. Bye.
All right. Cheers.